Okay. Collector ship. Morin has to go. I have no idea how good Samara is. We haven't done her. Oh, we can look. Oh. Submachine guns, assault rifles. That's a good combination. Hmm. I'm not quite sure where to put my points, so let's not put them anywhere. Hmm. Okay. Heavy barrier or improved barrier. Barrier lasts a few critical seconds longer, as in few critical seconds, it goes from 1 minute to 3 minutes. A few seconds. Shield strength is less, so not sure if that's useful. The thing is, it's never gonna last that long anyway, so 100% of maximum shield. I'm hoping that we could use something like a barrier in combination with the charge ability. We'll see.
We have a visual on the collector ship, Commander.
Very low emissions. Passive infrared temperatures suggest most systems are offline. Thrusters are cold.
That thing is massive. How the hell did the Turians take it out?
Maybe it's a tarp.
Radar scans do not detect any hull breaches on the side facing us. I detect no mass effect field distortions. It appears the drive core is offline.
Rendezvous in 30 seconds, Commander. Good luck.
Maybe it didn't have anything really to do with the Turians.
Weirdest looking ship I've ever seen. somewhat resembles an insect hive.
Penetrating scans have detected an access node to uplink with collector databanks. Marking location to your hardsuit computer.
I'll use the freeze ammunition. Jacob used incendiary.
Shepard, I've compared the ship's EM signature to known collector profiles. It is the vessel you encountered on Horizon.
Maybe the defense towers softened it for the Turians.
The colonists might be on board, if they're still alive.
Same containers as on Horizon, only empty.
Can't imagine that. Trapped in there at the mercy of the collectors.
Hey, fighting.
Horrible. Despicable.
Bodies just left here. They're just things to the collectors.
Test subjects from control group. Discarded after experiment was over.
They didn't deserve this.
Few people get what they deserve, good or bad.
Still, that doesn't explain why the whole ship is quiet.
That's a collector. They experimented on one of their own?
Edie, I'm uploading the data from this terminal. See if you can figure out what they were up to.
Data received. Analyzing. The collectors were running baseline genetic comparisons between their species and humanity.
Are they looking for similarities?
I have no hypothesis on their motivations. All I have are the preliminary results. They reveal something remarkable. A quad-strand genetic structure identical to traces collected from ancient ruins. Only one race is known to have this structure, the Protheans.
My god. The Protheans didn't vanish. They're just working for the Reapers now.
These are no longer Prothean, Shepard. Their genes show distinct signs of extensive genetic rewrite. The Reapers have repurposed them to suit their needs.
You'd think somebody would have picked up on this.
No one has had an opportunity to study a collector genetic code in this detail. I've already matched 2,000 alleles to recorded fragments. This collector likely descends from a Prothean colony in the Styx Theta cluster. But there are signs of extreme alteration. 3 fewer chromosomes. Reduced heterochromatin structure. Elimination of superfluous junk sequences.
The Reapers didn't wipe out the Protheans. They turned them into monsters and enslaved them. Still, they're working for the Reapers now, and we have to stop them.
I sure as hell won't follow the Protheans to this.
Let's find what we need before the Collectors come to salvage this vessel. Move out.
You choose a specialization. Advanced weaponry, assault rifle. Play more heavy shotgun, sniper rifle. The assault rifle. Sniper rifle might be good too. We don't have a great long-range weapon. But on the other hand, I don't like the shotgun. I'd like to have a alternative to it, so the assault rifle might be exactly what we need. Sort of a weapon that is good against everything. We'll see how good it is. I was not exactly expecting to get new weapon proficiency, so it's just a bonus for me. Let's see how this works.
On the ceiling, more pods.
Hundreds at least. Wonder how many are full.
Too many.
I detect no signs of life in the pod, Shepard. It is probable the victims inside died when the ship lost primary power.
Okay, this is going to allow us to buy a lot of upgrades. Control terminal. Still, there should be some. At least I'm. Harbinger is probably at least here, nothing else.
This should come in handy.
Image protection, yeah, very handy indeed.
Commander, you gotta hear this. On a hunch, I asked Edie to run an analysis on this ship.
I compared the EM profile against data recorded by the original Normandy 2 years ago. They are an exact match.
The same ship dogging me for 2 years? Way beyond coincidence.
Something doesn't add up, Commander. Watch your back.
It's TARP. At least I don't expect it's more quiet than it should be. Maybe they wanted to lure us in somehow.
The hell?
So many pods. Could depopulate all terminus systems. Still wouldn't fill them.
Earth. They have to be after Earth.
Not if we stop them.
Sure hope something starts to happen soon.
There, on the platform, control panel.
Lack of collectors seems odd. Alive or dead. Suggest caution.
Yeah. I thought exactly.
Edie, I'm setting up a bridge between you and the collector ship. See if you can get anything useful from the databanks.
Data mine in progress, Shepard.
That can't be good.
What the hell just happened?
Major power surge. Everything went dark, but we're back up now.
I managed to divert the majority of the overload to non-critical systems. Shepard, it was not a malfunction. This was a trap.
Shocking. They wanted to get into the
We need a little help here,
computers, I guess.
I am having trouble maintaining connection. There's someone else in the system.
You'd better get it done fast, Edie.
We've got company.
Trouble ahead.
41% complete.
Come on, speed it up.
Platform inbound. Just through my shield!
We are the harbinger of your destiny. Barriers up! You will know pain, Shepard.
Making contact!
Nothing's gonna hurt me now.
Yeah, running out of ammunition.
Should burn through any armor.
Throwing up a barrier.
84%.
Edie, get us out of here.
I am simultaneously fighting collector firewalls in over 8,000 nodes. I am tasked to capacity.
Another wave coming in. Cannot resist. Nothing stands against us. I know you feel
Why the hell did he just stand there doing nothing?
this. I must tear you apart, Shepard. I will face your annihilation. If I must tear you apart, Shepard, I will. Regret your resistance, Shepard. You will know pain, Shepard. You will know pain, Shepard. If I must tear you apart, Shepard, I will. This is what you face.
Yeah, whatever.
If I must tear you apart, Shepard, I will.
Neutralize!
You will know pain, Shepard. My attacks will tear you
Flammable or
apart.
inflammable. Forget which. Doesn't matter.
You cannot resist. This is true power.
What do you say? We definitely need some true ammunition reloads.
Shepard, you must manually re-establish my link to the command console.
Okay, I do like the assault rifle. It fires in bursts, so it's not that different from the others, but it's quite powerful. I'm guessing it's more in the nature of the shotgun, but it's much more accurate at range. Need those ammunitions.
Shepard, you must manually re-establish my link to the command console.
Yeah, I know. I know, Edie.
I have regained control of the platform, Shepard.
I knew you wouldn't let us down, Edie.
I always work at optimal capacity.
Did you get what we needed?
I found data that would help us successfully navigate the Omega-4 relay. I have also found a Turian distress call that served as the lure for this trap. The collectors were the source. It is unusual.
Seems logical to me that they would have sent the initial message as bait.
No, it is unusual because Turian emergency channels have secondary encryption. It is corrupted in the message. It is not possible that the elusive man would believe the distress call was genuine.
Why are you so sure?
I found the anomaly with Cerberus detection protocols. He wrote them.
He knew it was a trap? Why would he send us into a trap?
We don't have time to throw blame around. We'll question him when we're out.
Behavior within norms for Cerberus, not unexpected.
The commander's right. This is too far. There's got to be an explanation.
Commander, we got another problem. The collector ship is powering up.
You need to get out of there before their weapons come online. I'm not losing another Normandy.
I do not have full control of their systems. I will do what I can. Sending coordinates for shuttle extraction.
Come on, let's move.
Around the corner, take the door on your right.
On our right.
Assuming control of this form. Assuming control of this form. Nothing's gonna hurt me now. Feel this. You cannot resist.
Kill that one.
Yep. Didn't take too long to take it down. Even without resorting to heavy weapons. We are gonna need more ammunition. Ah, crap.
Enemies in front.
I will direct this personally.
This should take the heat off.
Assuming control of this form. Your form is fragile.
Hitting their
Releasing
nervous
this
system.
form.
Okay, I'm liking the assault rifle quite a bit.
Throwing up a barrier.
Should feel this.
Personally. Assuming control.
Yeah,
That should take the heat off.
If I must tear you apart, Shepard, I will.
Lost shield.
Attack. You will know pain, Shepard. Kill one and 100 will replace it.
it's nice.
This should take the heat off.
You are short-sighted.
Maybe. Still better than you, though. Power. I think the elusive man knew perfectly well this was a trap, but on the other hand, it's an opportunity you can't exactly miss. Because we're at a situation where we're totally incapable of doing anything against these guys. So either we do anything we can to gain some kind of a fighting chance, or we're might as well just go home at this point. We're done. Can't possibly win. So
I am opening a door on the far side of the room.
Wish I were standing downwind. Ineffective attack. Recommend something else.
Tag! Charge him up!
Target was immune. Problematic. Ineffective attack. Recommend something else.
Can't do shit. Okay, we need to ignore the Praetorian and kill the other guys there. Get enough breathing room. And worry about it once someone else is dead. Especially when the sidekicks are dead, it's very hard to take him down after a
I am opening a door on the far side of the room.
Who the hell has a shotgun?
Sure thing.
Just the thing to help.
Incoming. Oh. Oh.
Should burn through any armor. Target was immune. Problematic.
Blowing up a barrier. This should take the heat off.
Deploying incineration tech. Should do the trick.
I'll put him down.
Ready for takedown. Ineffective attack. Recommend something else.
Run.
Blowing up a barrier.
Shit.
Blowing up a barrier.
A temporary setback on firewall 3217. Rerouting commands through firewall 7164.
This burned nicely.
I have successfully
close. This should come in handy.
Big damage. Okay, that's another good one. Oh shit.
Get ready to fight.
Oh!
You're assuming control.
One down.
Attack. You will not stop me.
That should take the heat off.
You will know pain, Shepard.
Oh!
Should work nicely.
Ah!
No shields.
Oh! This should take the heat off. Hostile! Going up the barrier.
Neutralize Commander Shepard. Will pain, Shepard.
Zero shot ready.
This hurts you. Face your annihilation.
Annihilation, yeah.
Your form is fragile. We fight as one.
What are you doing?
If I must tear you apart, Shepard, I will. You will know pain, Shepard. This is what you face. You cannot
Just through my
resist.
shield.
Throwing up a barrier.
If I must tear you apart, Shepard, I will.
On it.
Here, enjoy.
I know you feel this. This changes nothing, Shepard.
Changes things for me, at least temporarily.
Barrier's up.
Should burn nicely.
Still don't have a huge amount of ammunition. Probably have enough though.
Commander, I hate to rush you, but those weapons are about to come online. Might want to double time it, so we can leave before they blow the Normandy in half.
I want the situation where the shotgun might actually be useful.
Right
Right
Okay.
behind you.
Right!
We're out of time, Commander. We have to go.
You heard the man. Everybody onto the Normandy. Move!
Strap in, people. Work for this time. We can't dodge this guy forever, Edie. Get us the hell out of here.
Specify a destination, Mr. Moreau.
Anywhere that's not here.
Very well. Engaging Mass Effect core.
Yeah, vital intel regarding collectors and the Omega Core relay. Appears impossible to block his ability to possess minions. We are in a problem though, because they did get to our ship too. So there's a good chance our systems are compromised at the moment.
Call coming in from the Elusive Man, Commander. I figure you got a few words for him, too.
Shepard, looks like Edie extracted some interesting data before the collector ship came back online.
Cut the act. You set us up, and you better have a damn good reason for it.
We needed information on the Omega-4 relay. That required direct access to collector data. It was too good an opportunity to pass up.
Agreed. But I don't like surprises, especially when my ass is on the line.
I put you at risk, yes. But without that information, we don't reach the collector homeworld, and you and every other human may as well be dead. It was a trap, but I was confident in your abilities. And don't forget Edie. The collectors couldn't have anticipated her.
You could have told me the plan. You say I'm important, but you sure try hard to get me killed.
I needed the collectors to believe they had the upper hand. Telling you could have tipped them off in any number of ways. Besides, I wouldn't have sent you in if I didn't think you could succeed.
Just tell me it was worth the trouble.
It was. Edie confirmed our suspicions. The Reapers and Collector ships use an advanced Identify Friend-Foe system that the relays recognize. All we need to do is get our hands on one of those IFFs.
I'm guessing you have a plan.
We have a science team working on a derelict Reaper right now. I need you to go and pick up its IFF.
Where did you find a derelict Reaper?
An Alliance science team recently determined that the Great Rift on the planet Klendigan is actually an impact crater from a mass accelerator weapon. A very old mass accelerator. I sent a team to find either the weapon or its target. They found both. The weapon was defunct, but it helped us plot the flight path of the intended target, a 37-million-year-old derelict Reaper. We found it damaged and trapped in the gravity of a brown dwarf.
I saw what Sovereign did to the Citadel fleet. Hard to imagine anything could stop something that powerful.
This vessel is a relic from a battle waged while mammals took their first steps on Earth. There's no trace of the species that took the shot. Perhaps it was their one moment of defiance before being wiped out.
Aren't brown dwarfs basically stars that didn't quite make it?
Simply put, but accurate. They're gas giants that don't quite have the masses of stars. Expect gale force winds and extremely high temperatures. The Reaper has a mass effect field that keeps it in orbit, likely an automated response to the external threats. It's stable, but I won't call it safe.
I get the feeling this isn't going to be a simple swing by and pick up our package.
We lost contact with Dr. Chandana's team shortly after they boarded. Initial reconnaissance revealed no clues, and it was too risky to commit more resources. But now we need that IFF. I'll forward the coordinates to Joker. In the meantime, I suggest you tell your crew I didn't risk their lives unnecessarily. It will make things easier going forward.
Edie, tell the crew to assemble. We've got a lot to talk about.
Of course, Shepard.
So the elusive man didn't sell us out. Could have fooled me.
Lied to us, used us, needed access to the collector databanks. Necessary risk.
I wonder what's really going on here. At the moment we don't have any particular reason to mistrust anyone, at least to any great extent, but we really don't know what's going on. Naturally, what the collectors are doing to us is incredibly shitty. The thing is, we're sort of playing against a side where the stake is the every sentient life of every sentient biological life form, more or less advanced life form. So, in a game with such high risks, it's hard, even I guess sides that could theoretically be opposing the Reapers could go to extreme lengths to secure their own security against the Reapers. So, I'm not sure if what the collectors are doing, how their plans are positioned in the grand scheme of things. It certainly looks like there's at least pretty much guaranteed Reaper involvement. But we don't really know a lot about the Reapers either, so I don't know how it is. What I mean is, are they really a monolithic group that are all sharing the same goals or not? When Harbinger, no, Sovereign told us that they're each are a nation on their own. So, just thinking about that, it makes me think that there's a very high chance that at least not all Reapers are exactly united. So, how do these little pieces play in the larger overall scheme?
He tries something like that again, and the collectors will be the least of his problems. Edie, are you sure this IFF is going to work?
My analysis is accurate, Shepard. I have also determined the approximate location of the collector homeworld, based on navigational data from their vessel.
That can't be right.
Edie doesn't make mistakes. The collector homeworld is located somewhere in the galactic core.
Can't be. The core is just black holes and exploding suns. There are no habitable planets there.
Could be an artificial construction, space station protected by powerful mass effect fields and radiation shields.
Even the collectors don't have that kind of technology.
The Collectors are just servants of our real enemy, and we've all seen what their masters are capable of. They built the mass relays on the Citadel. Who's to say they can't build a space station surrounded by black holes? No wonder nobody's ever returned from a trip through the Omega-4 mass relay.
The logical conclusion is that a small safe zone exists on the far side of the relay, a region where ships can survive. Standard relay transit protocols would not allow safe transport. Drift of several thousand kilometers is common, and would be fatal in the galactic core. The Reaper IFF must trigger the relay to use more advanced encrypted protocols.
Just because we can follow the Collectors through the relay doesn't mean we can take them out. I don't want to go after them until I know we're ready.
Sooner or later, we need that IFF. I say, why wait?
It's a derelict Reaper. What if the Collectors are waiting for us? We may want to build up our team before we take that kind of risk.
The more people we have on our side, the better our chances of success. We need to keep building up the team.
It's your call, Commander. Whatever you decide, we're with you.
I think this is a safer option. We don't know what will basically what the Reaper IFF will trigger, or if it's going to trigger anything. Maybe there's some kind of a limit, or basically time becomes an issue after we get the IFF. I want to be in a position that if we need to go the Omega-4 after getting it, we're in a position to just go, if at all possible. Assault rifle accuracy upgrade. Damage protection 2. 20% bonus to shields, barriers, and armor. Multiple amplifier. Tech damage power. Redundant field generator. Sometimes when Shepard shields go down, they are instantly fully restored. Tech duration. 20% bonus to duration of all tech powers. Yeah, I need more resources. Still missing upgrades. Okay. We need to talk to the Chastity Carpenter. I might as well talk to everyone else. See if there's something going on.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, good timing, in fact. Excellent. Made breakthrough. Can share results while next samples grow. Hate waiting for culture analysis. Never fast enough. Usually no result in advance. Just checking work. Have to be careful. Getting off track. Discovery. Based on Prothean Collector connection, can examine technology, chart Reaper species modification, fall of Protheans.
Tell me what happened.
Early stages similar to indoctrination. Can guess captured Protheans lost intelligence over several cloned generations. Cybernetic augmentation widespread afterward. As Protheans failed, Reapers added tech to compensate. Mental capacity almost gone, replaced by overworked sensory input transfers. Transmitting data to masters.
Does knowing how the Protheans fell tell us anything useful about how to stop the Collectors? Or the Reapers?
Not yet. More useful as motivation. Effects on Protheans more than indoctrination, body modification. No self-preservation instinct. Old injuries not healed, no reproduction, just cloning. Technology overriding biology, not augmenting. No art, no culture, closer to husks than slaves, tools for reapers. Protheans dead, collectors just final insult. Must be destroyed.
What is it about the Collector's modifications that bothers you so much?
Disrupts socio-technological balance. All scientific advancement due to intelligence overcoming, compensating for limitations. Can't carry a load, so invent wheel. Can't catch food, so invent spear. Limitations. No limitations, no advancement. No advancement, culture stagnates. Works other way, too. Advancement before culture is ready. Disastrous. Saw it with Krogan. Uplifted by Solarians. Disastrous. Our fault.
You blame the Solarians for what the Krogan did?
Yes, like giving nuclear weapons to cavemen. Krogan unprepared for spaceflight, technological advance. Krogan could have evolved alone, worked out aggression, been ready to use new tech responsibly. Instead, Solarians came, disrupted Krogan culture, used Krogan as blunt instrument against Rachni. Short-sighted. Foolish.
If you feel that way, why did you work on the genophage modification?
Talked before. Best option. That or kill them all. If around during first contact, would have argued against it. Wasn't there then. Do what I can.
You said the Collectors had no art. I had no idea you cared about that kind of thing.
Personal interest negligible. Sang a little. Multi-species productions for cultural exploration. Gilbert and Sullivan always had me do the patter songs. But not about me. Cultural artistic expression reflects philosophical evolution, interest in growth, perspective, observation, interpretation. Suspect you won't see any art in collector base. Culturally dead. Tools for reapers. Worse than the Geth.
I'm sorry. I know that was important, but you performed Gilbert and Sullivan?
I am the very model of a scientist Solarian. I've studied species Turian, Asari, and Batarian. I'm quite good at genetics as a subset of biology because I am an expert, which I know is a tautology. My xenoscience studies range from urban to agrarian. I am the very model of a scientist Solarian.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't think you needed any more motivation than you already had to stop the Collectors.
Enjoyed challenge. Saw necessity of attack on collectors after Plague on Omega. Their work, my people. Hard to care about two armies. One wins, one loses. Always work to do after. Now, have more context. See what collectors are. Wasn't looking for other work before. Don't mean to imply that. Just committed now. Won't let you down.
Thanks for sharing what you've learned, Morton.
Proud to be here, Shepard. Thank you for including me.
Okay. Let's see what we can get out of others.
Thanks for diverting to the Gurns back, Shepard. I appreciate being able to clean up that mess. And don't worry, it will not affect how I do my job. It's over.
I'm interested in getting to know you better.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do this later.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
I'd like to test the other assault gun to assault rifle. I'm fairly happy with the battle rifle though. You never know. There's not a huge difference in power and there's a difference in accuracy or amount of ammunition. Might be worthwhile to switch things around.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Important request from Mr. Ganak Ejhal, Esquire. Dear Sir or Madam, having consulted with my colleagues at the Citadel, I have the privilege to request for your assistance to transfer a large quantity of Prothean technology uncovered at Ilos. Believing these materials to be a hazardous danger, they were locked in quarantine. Even though the test revealed that the fears were groundless, Quarantine remains in effect until one can pay for a permit to request a reclassification from a cultural ministry. Knowing of your interest in Prothean technology, I would be happy to deliver most of it into your hands, keeping less than half for myself. As a Batarian, I cannot engage in Council official activities, but if you could transfer the 20,000 credits required to me, exchange would be made in your name, enabling us both to profit from this happy accident. Please reply urgently with your credit transfer account information. Yeah, that's not spam or anything. Detective Anaya. I'm not completely sure this will get to you, but thanks again for helping me deal with Samara. The Eclipse mercs have gotten real quiet around here. My superiors have backed off too. No idea if the two are related, but hopefully the next time I meet a Justicar, I can give her the respect she deserves. I still can't believe I worked a case with one of them. You're a lucky human. If I find any more data on her target, I'll pass it along. Might as well talk to Joker too.
So the Collectors were once Protheans, repurposed by the Reapers. What a sad end.
Makes you wonder if the Keepers on the Citadel were once something different.
Commander.
I assume everything is going well up here?
It was until the thing started questioning my every move. It won't let anything slide.
You were deliberately falsifying maintenance reports, Mr. Moreau.
Not falsifying, tweaking. I always round up on task times. It makes us look good when we come in under.
Harmless self-promotion. Edie can ease off on that.
Very well, Shepard.
Yeah, go pout. I win.
Joker.
Right. No hard feelings. Good game.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
At least he seems to be keeping it. The AI seems to be keeping Joker company. Really expect anything from these guys. Still, never hurts to go and ask.
Shepard.
Just checking in. How you doing?
The hold is too open. Not enough cover. Armor is limited. Warlord Granth would target here to scatter heavy cargo, then focus on engines. That's what tank imprints show about human ships anyway. It's how I learned from the tank. Old pictures where memory is. Like holding a book for a child. Just remember this, picture after picture. No help with finding a reason to care.
What other human info was floating around in there?
Less than a finger deep to sever your spine. You're soft. Solarians, Asari, all soft. Quarians, not so much. Turians, you have to work the blade, I guess. Don't see much point to it, though. Much point. Never mind.
What did Okeer want you to feel about this stuff?
Hate. But the pictures, the aliens in them, they don't do anything. I see blood, craters, but so what? My guts were grown from 1,000 more worthy. The dead were weak. If they were strong, I wouldn't be needed. I don't know why Okeer started teaching. When he turned on the tank the first time, I screamed. Weak, pitiful.
So you started small, but you became what you are. Not everyone gets that chance.
I'm built for strength, but didn't earn it. I just am. Those dead were strong enough to try, even if they lost. The perfect Krogan, ignoring what made me. No strength in that. I'll take another look at what happened to the Krogan. Find a reason to care about it.
Any murderous outbursts?
Hey,
Tell me about you, Jack. What are you up to?
still checking out your ship. Wouldn't mind putting her through her paces when you're not around.
I doubt Joker would appreciate that. At least not while we're working.
Relax. Joyriding doesn't have the thrill it used to. Besides, if I wanted it, I'd take it.
That's so.
I've been around. Ran with gangs, wiped out some gangs, joined a cult. Kept the haircut. I learned how to survive and not be a victim.
It's hard to imagine you in a cult. That usually involves a lot of rules.
I was looking for answers. Drugs and sex and going to a better place. A better place, right. It was all about money. They wanted to take a colony, shake the suckers down to fund their spread, and guess who was their ace in the hole? They were just like the rest. Didn't give one shit about me.
What did you do when you found out?
What do you think?
You must have met some good people, too.
You've seen where I came from. Everybody wants something, and because of that, everything is fair game. Murder, assault, kidnapping, drugs, stealing, arson. Done it all. And that's the boring shit. Piracy, theft of military craft, destruction of a space station, and vandalism. That was a good one.
Military's a hard target. Bet that made you some friends.
Shouldn't have left the thing unlocked. Besides, parades are boring. I helped.
A space station. You're pushing what I can believe.
Ain't saying it was easy. Not everything is spur of the moment. Sometimes you gotta work to give people what they deserve. Had some people I hung with for a while. Outlaw colony. Felt like they were like me. Guess that made us a nice target. Turians think they know something about a scorched earth response. Fuck 'em.
You were a pirate, too?
Ties in with the kidnapping. If you hijack a passenger ship and don't kill everyone, anyway. Good lesson. Simpler to just kill them all.
I'm surprised you'd even mention vandalism in that bunch.
That's what the Hanar call it when you crash that space station I mentioned into one of their moons and make a new crater. They really liked that moon.
Do you ever wonder if you could have done things differently?
No.
Shouldn't you?
There's no reason I should be alive, but I am. You know why? Instinct. It's worked for me so far, and I'm not gonna change. Hey, Shepard. No one's ever asked me about this shit. It's strange to talk about. Thanks for asking.
Okay. Still have a few left. The important one is the just a car. The new girl. Wonder what kind of upgrade she's going to have in mind. Probably biotic upgrades of some kind.
I am glad I joined your team. It has been too long since I traveled with companions. When the time comes, I will do whatever is necessary.
You're an important part of this crew, Samara.
It is my honor. Also, there is a matter I need to discuss. When we met on Ilium, I told you about a very dangerous person I was pursuing. Using the information you obtained, I have located her. She's been going by the name Morinth. I would like to apprehend her before she disappears again.
Didn't you say you'd pick up her trail after our mission?
I know where she is, right now. In a month, she may be gone. This is the best opportunity I've ever had.
Where is she?
Omega, a nightclub called Afterlife, which seems a perfect place for her to hunt.
How important is this?
Killing her has been my focus for 400 years. It is the most important thing in my life, and the reason I became a Justicar.
Tell me about her.
She is an Ardat Yakshi. It is a term from a dead Asari dialect. It means demon of the night winds. But that is mythology. She is simply a very dangerous woman who kills without mercy.
So is an Ardat Yakshi a special kind of murderer?
Morinth suffers a rare genetic disorder. When she mates with you, there is no gentle melding of nervous systems. She overpowers yours, burns it out, hemorrhages your brain. You end up a mindless shell, and soon after, you are dead.
This is definitely worthy of your full attention.
She confuses her victims, twists their feelings. They will do anything for her favor.
We need to stop her.
Thank you, Commander. There are no words to express what this means to me. There is one thing more. This creature, this monster. She is my daughter.
You said this is genetic. How many children do you have?
3. And 3 Ardat Yakshi are in existence today. It is as it sounds. Morinth was always the wild one. She was happy and free, but selfish.
I cannot imagine what this is like for you.
I do not want pity, Shepard. I do not accept it. My daughter's condition is my fault, and my redemption lies in killing her. Do not pity me. Simply understand my situation.
How did all this happen?
I spent my youth on the move, adventuring. I killed people, mated with them, or just danced the night away. I learned so much, experienced so much, and then my matron days came. I could finally sit back, bask and enjoy my family. But in one moment, it was all taken away.
It sounds terrible.
I sat in a med lab while a nearsighted doctor droned at me, and I learned that nothing was as I thought it would be. I gave up all that I possessed. I own nothing, claim nothing. All my knowledge will die with me. Now my purpose is to destroy my own children.
Those moments change you.
And I've hundreds of years left to live with that. I say too much. Forgive me. Help me find my long-lost daughter. And kill her.
We'll go find Morinth.
Sort of explains why she's lacking in emotion.
What's wrong?
They lost contact with New Camp.
I guess, or
Might be the collectors.
Did your family get
not
out of there?
lacking in emotion, but has distanced herself in that from all that.
You'll see.
Tough job to do.
Shepard.
Is there something wrong?
Yes. Now that you are here, though, it seems more difficult to talk about.
I've got time. Take it at your own pace.
Thank you. I fear I've already done that for too long. I had a family once. I still have a son. His name is Kolyat. I haven't seen him for a very long time.
Did something happen to them?
I abandoned them. Oh, not all at once. Nothing dramatic, no sneaking out in the middle of the night, no final argument or slammed door. I just did my job. I hunted and killed across the galaxy. Away on business, my wife would tell people. I was always away on business.
How long has it been since you talked?
10 years. He showed me some of his schoolwork and asked if we could dance crazy. We did that when he was younger.
What sort of dance is that?
I checked my extranet contacts. I expect an update on my next target. The console plays music. Old. Unfashionable. Kolyat jumps into the room. My father runs around in circles. I scoop him up, toss him into the air. He shrieks, laughs, spin me. The console beeps. I put him down. Click the message. Father, he pleads. He tugs my sleeve. I need to read this, I say. I don't look at him.
You never mentioned this before. Why now?
When my wife departed from her body, I attended to that issue. I left Kolyat in the care of his aunts and uncles. I have not seen him or talked to him since.
If we're talking about this, he must have contacted you.
No, he didn't. But my condition... I've been judging my life, measuring what I've added and what I've taken away. I used my contacts to trace Kolyat. He has become disconnected. He does what his body wills.
You'll have to explain that one to me.
Disconnected. The body is not our true self, the soul is. Body and soul work as one in a whole person. When the soul is weakened by despair or fear, when the body is ill or injured, the individual is disconnected, no longer whole.
What's wrong with him? Is he hurt?
Something happened that should not have. He knows where I've been, what I've done. I don't know his reasons, but he has gone to the Citadel. He's taken a job as a hitman. I would like your help to stop him. This is not a path he should walk.
You don't hire a raw rookie for a contract killing.
I'm afraid someone may have seen we share a name and assumed we share skills. I don't know why he would accept the task.
Maybe... exactly... yeah. I mean... boy would accept the tasks, sure. Maybe he wants to emulate the father. But what's the motive behind the employer?
To be closer to you, maybe?
That thought haunts me more than any other.
What made him go to the Citadel?
Years ago, I prepared a package for him. A relic of my ill-spent life. I had Volus bankers store it, and arranged for delivery when I died. He acquired it early. I don't really know how. I did wet work on the Citadel around the time his mother died. That may be why he went there.
I'll get us to the Citadel as soon as possible.
Thank you, Shepard. I'll be meditating until you need me.
Okay, at least we're farming up the quests. Garrus and Miranda. Nothing new here.
Commander, I very much enjoyed sharing that ice brandy with you. But I hope I wasn't too unprofessional. Brandy goes straight to my head.
It's nice to see you let your hair down.
Guess I hadn't realized how much those feelings needed airing. But I didn't give you much of a chance to vent. So tell me now. What do you think?
Everyone's depending on us. We won't let them down.
They just don't make them like you anymore, Shepard. Well, promise me we'll share a bottle every year. The next one is on me.
I don't think we're gonna be alive next year, ever.
Access to the AI core is restricted.
AI core.
I can't believe the collectors were once Protheans.
I always pictured
How can I help you, Commander?
You have everything you need.
Absolutely. Since you set up my kitchen with proper supplies...
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need
We
me.
should talk to the Justicar more. Well, because the quest came up immediately, we didn't get the normal dialogue options.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
Of course. I'd been meaning to speak with you, in fact. I've Wanted to apologize. I didn't fully believe you'd be up to the task, and it seems I was wrong. Frankly, based on what I've seen, I wish Cerberus had recruited you earlier.
With your intelligence, you could have landed any job you wanted. Why choose this?
Because I still envy the time Morden spent with the Special Tasks Group, working with people as smart as he was. Cerberus never tells me that something is impossible. They give me my resources and say do it. And they've given you even more. A new life, a new ship, the elusive man's personal attention.
The best thing he did was to put you on my squad.
You'd have done fine without me. I may not have believed it before, but I don't have what you do. That fire that makes someone willing to follow you into hell itself. My father got me the best jeans money could buy. Guess it wasn't enough.
You always bring up your genetic tailoring. It really bothers you, doesn't it?
This is what I am, Shepard. I can't hide it. The intelligence, the looks, even the biotics. He paid for all of that. Every one of your accomplishments is due to your skill. The only things I can take credit for are my mistakes.
I can't admire your body or your mind? You give your father too much credit. Yeah, he gave you gifts. But you can be proud of what you've done with them.
Oh. Thank you. Perhaps I wouldn't mind if you admired my body.
You wouldn't, huh?
I think I could live with it.
It's only fair. You've had 2 years to look at me. And I was wearing less than you are.
Shepard, wait. I need to think about this.
Scared, Ms. Lawson?
Cautious, Commander Shepard. But interested. Very interested. For now, I should work and think. I'll talk to you later.
Okay. Do we have still someone left? I don't think we do, but I want to talk to Justice Guard another time. See if I can get access to more typical options. Hoping for unlocking some new upgrades if at all possible.
I hope we can go to Omega soon.
I'll think about that. Meanwhile, I have to go.
Of course.
No. It's also very possible that not everyone that simply doesn't have all those upgrades. Yeah, I think we'll be ending here. We have a couple of secondary missions we can go after. The Stalia is one. Who's the last one? Maybe it's optional. I mean, pick one or the other. I don't know. Yeah, I need to look at her a little bit. Reeve, throw, pull. Submachine gun, assault rifle. That's a good combination. That's probably what I use like 95% of the time. If I'd had the choice. The only reason we used the pistols is because we just didn't have the submachine gun. I mean the assault rifle. So got that. So yep. Definitely doing the upgrades for personal quests for these. It's just upgrades their abilities to such a huge extent. It's vital to do it as quickly as possible. I will do one other thing though. No. We have 160,000 credits. Yeah, I'm on. Baylor. Save crashing ship. What is that? Room help Thane. Yeah, we were supposed to go to Ilum to get purchases, upgrades. I don't think we couldn't afford them all at the time. I think we at least left one upgrade here. So I want to go get it now before I forget it. I think it was a weapons upgrade, and I think I bought a biotic upgrade, and I left something like maybe submachine gun or assault rifle upgrade there. I don't recall which one. Doesn't really matter. Both would be, any one of them would be extremely useful. Let's take new people.
Excuse me, my sources indicate you were in a warehouse recently. Did you by any chance forward a questionable shipping note to a Mr. Thax?
Yes.
It looked suspicious, so I passed it on.
I'm a representative for Mr. Thax. He's very grateful to you. Please accept this as a gift for bringing the shipping irregularities to his attention.
Do you want help finding the person who cheated Thax?
Thank you, but that won't be necessary. Mr. Thax will be making a series of polite calls. Hopefully a confrontation will not be required.
It was my pleasure.
Have a pleasant day.
Ooh, a little bit of cash. Anyway, where's the weapon shop?
$25. Sell at $25.
No, you're not hearing me. I want to buy it up. Buy it all.
By the stars, your skin looks amazing. You're not using bioreactive.
I didn't knew. Doesn't look like it.
Ilium is the gateway to the Traverse, but is that gate open too wide? Investment think tanks are noting concerns that new technology.
Trust me, the goods coming in from the Terminus systems are great for business.
I don't know. Some of them seem dangerous.
Okay.
That's the whole
It's just, we're looking for weapons.
Ooh.
Shouldn't you be taking this seriously?
Damage protection and submachine gun damage. Okay.
Hey, I'm
that was
60
good.
years old and finally out of my parents' house. For example, you know that new drug, the one that causes permanent neural scarring? That's horrible. There's a 12-page contract.
Okay, listen, give Thax a full refund. Do you hear me? He knows. I don't know how. It doesn't matter. Credit him a full refund now. And then get your ass someplace safe.
You can
Okay.
sell something that dangerous with just a contract?
We have
and a
to
warehouse?
go back.
These are the Terminus systems.
Yeah.
Everything's dangerous.
It'll take some time to get back here to the ship, but I think we're done. I do want to check one final thing, that is, did it unlock any additional research we could do? I think it should have upgraded, maybe one defensive upgrade. Could be wrong on that. Either way, we'll end immediately after that. I don't want to go gathering up resources now, and certainly don't want to start another major story or quest line now.
Are you shorting prefabs?
Why not? I did it after we tried. Paid for new.
Commander, a pleasure to see you again. Can I help you with something?
Thank you.
Have a pleasant visit to Nos Astra, Commander.
No messages for you, Commander.
Yeah, that's nice. I think I'll go after Tully next. Just yeah. Assault rifle damage upgrade needed. More platinum needed. Hard shield. Shepherd shields take 20% less damage. And that is it. So we did get one extra upgrade.
No messages for you,
yeah,
Commander.
we've been putting off going after Tully for some time, so let's do it.